All right, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are we all doing today? Yes, we are back again in a new video. Today we are going to go through an important issue, very, very important to us. So please, once you join, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us what you think about what we are going to discuss. Ivan Ike, you always one of the first. I appreciate you for that. Please make sure you like the video. Okay, click on that button and do not hesitate to comment so that I will know how many of us that are here today. Olu State is here. Olu, I see you. How are you, my brother? How are you? So yesterday we talked about the three people from DOS. And today we are going to go through their reactions. I'm laughing because it is funny, very, very funny. Chinedu Muhammadi, I have seen your comment before. It said Kai reports they what to you. Humphrey is here. Please let me just wait your wife before we join. Chukwuemeka is here. Chukwuemeka said, "Good afternoon, Biafra. One love." Okay. Chineke. Hypocrisy. That is from Olu State. The Don TV. I see you. How are you, the Don? Please like the video. Like the video. Let me just wait for a while before we start. Academy is here with us. Greetings, Biafran Sky Report, watching but working. Okay, respect to you, my sister. My brother, can you tell my brother, are you from Enugu? No. Why? Humphrey Chima. Why do you say so? I'm not. Mbadiwe said, Mbadiwe, what is your message? Okay, good evening from here. Humphrey, is any problem? Why do you ask if I'm from Enugu? I'm not. Is there any reason? And Ferdinand said, good evening from here. Kai report, thank you for your consistency. Respect to you. Ebonyifa is here with us. Davis, cool. I see you. Good evening, Kai report. He says, good evening to you. That is a Davis, go. And who again? Udo. Or Udo. He said, my brother, well done. I greet you. So I think this is 3 minutes. Let me just wait for 5 minutes. Victoria Weke is here. Humphrey, I'm still waiting for your response. I'm still waiting for your answer. Your reason. Inabon is here. Hi to Inabon. Humphrey, I'm still waiting for a message for a reply. Anyway, it's not a must that you reply. Say you speak the language. Yes, I studied there. Okay. Biafran, good evening from Israel. Okay, good evening to you. Armstrong is here with us. Armstrong, I greet you. All right, let's go straight to the program. I think this is 3 minutes and some seconds, 6:45. Let's go straight to the program. So yesterday we talked about the three people, right? These people, we talked about them, and DOS have something to say about it. I'm talking about the ERAT, not the quote unquote executive. No, I'm talking about some of them that think they know. Those I am smart people that use their mouth and proclaim they are smart. But I don't believe that any smart people I don't believe that smart person can say that. You don't need to announce how smart you are if you are truly smart. You don't need to announce it. People are the one to give you the result, to give that correct to you. If you are smart, they will say you are smart, not to you, because nobody mark his script and fail the exam. You can't. There's no way you mark your own script and fail the test. It's not possible, because you have to score yourself high. It is natural. Okay, so you should wait for people to score you before you score yourself. We have 64 people watching at the moment, and I expect you people to like the video. In fact, if you are one of those that are struggling to receive notification, please, all I can tell you is to always just start a report and see if you are live or not. Because if you are waiting for notification, sometimes the owner of the platform tend to suppress some of the, some of the videos. Not only me, many people are complaining the same thing. So the algorithm works in a mysterious way. So please like the video. And another way to receive notification is when you like the video, you are encouraging the platform to recommend the page and video for other people to watch it. So you don't need to just watch and go. If you get the opportunity to watch now when we are streaming live or join us and communicate, just interact about that, does not mean that you always have that opportunity. So if you like the video now that you are here, maybe when you are not here, others that like video you will benefit. You understand what I'm saying? Now let's go straight to the program. We discussed about the three people in that video or that picture, and many people have aired their opinion on that. One of the things that we do here, when I said that we are here to, we are I don't want to center it on me alone. Many people are mining out the truth. Like, when you are mining gold, some of us are mining truth. What do I mean by that? Whenever we see truth, it doesn't matter whether it's from north or south, east or west, we have to bring it and tell you this one is right, irrespective of what the person has said in the past. Yesterday, I told us, despite the fact that I have issues with some of the brokers of Biafra Unite of late, like reading chatter and twisting chatter, lying to people that people when Fire attack Biafra Liberation Army, Kigwe, trying to do gara. The so-called Bubago, he twisted it that because of the SES to have joined the Bubago people to, that kind of thing. That statement, that kind of broker that he made, actually somehow distanced me from what he's saying or what he believes on. But that does not mean that if he says something that is real, that I will hold him, on the previous statement. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when he showed the three people yesterday, I said this one is that I don't doubt it. That is, in fact, it's actually I expected DOS to do that, and my people, behold, they have come to solidify that they send people to the courts, and that is the reason why we're here. Now, I'm gonna start by playing to you straight to the Iraq broadcast what he said. That's why I want you to please do me a favor and make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bring your ear together and your brain. Let it work together for your own favor. Seth is here with us. I see you, my brother. My brother. Ebu John is here, and Woke Ezike. Woke Ezike. This Woke Ezike, or Woke Ezuike, or Woke Ezike. I would like to hear from you to know how you pronounce Ezike. I'm Igbo no. So among you, you're part of Igbo land. Woke Ezuike. Woke Ezike. Anyway, let me leave it there. I welcome you though, and please like the video if you have not. Okay, now let's go straight to the program like I promised. First of all, let me bring this one. I think this one you see the first.
I was born in the East.
Now this hunter have said a lot here, and I would like you to. I don't want anybody to come here and say, "Mas, bring it down." I don't want to hear. Mas, I don't want to bring him down. Please don't do that. Okay, if you don't like some people like it, and you can learn how to listen to somebody who you disagree with. So some of us are like you only want to listen to somebody that you want to hear from. Sometimes listen, pay attention to what others are saying. It will help you to be sure of what you yourself know that is truth. You understand? Remember, we are all brothers. So number one. Yes, now no matter what, we are all brothers. I'm not here to tell you about anybody's DNA. DNA may say otherwise. Okay? Okay, sorry about that. I forgot what I was saying, to be honest with you. Anyway, we are all brothers. No matter where you belong, what you believe on. Forget about the animosity. Animosity is there. But there's one sickness that many of us have. I can't say everybody, but I don't have it. I don't have it. Many of us do. That sickness is when you disagree with me, you intend to end me by any means necessary. Like you have different opinion from, like, let me use okay, this remote here. All right, this remote here. You have this remote. You have different opinion of this remote here from what I have. Instead of you to debate on it logically with me, who happen to be your brother, you choose to invest your strength and your power on making sure that you blackmail me about the way I look, the way I talk, the way I reason. You deviated from this, remove that differentiates that we are arguing about. You are trying to tear me apart in other things that is related to me. Many of us have tendency of doing that. You disagree with your brother on one thing. Instead of you to invest that your knowledge and your strength to debate more on this, so that both of you may arrive at one point. Because you know that you don't have valid argument to win me. You deviate from the main issue and started looking other things about me that has nothing to do with you, just to tear me down in revenge of what you cannot beat, that I beat you in the other argument. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying, because many people are so desperate, and we find it difficult to accept defeat. Some of us do that, and it's a very big disease. Now, I would like you to listen to what this guy said here. I have dragged it back from the beginning. Let's go there. Just pay attention. I'm gonna take myself off, okay, so that you can focus on him for some time. Listen.
Okay. So what I am trying to understand is, do the government agents, autopilot criminals, do they want IPOB to accept that their crime minister is our member? I don't know how they reason. People declare government in exile. People declare that they will not take instruction from anybody in DSS custody. Right? People who declare that there is no more IPOB. People who declare that there is no more ESN. People who declare ESN wanted. People who say DOS does not exist. People who say the IPOB no longer exists. People who say the ESN no longer exists. People who declare Biafra. People who say that Simon is their crime minister. They are angry that IPOB did not accept that their crime minister is our member. Is that not an insult? How can a crime minister be a member of an organization? Crime minister should be leading a country now. So why are you worried? What is crime minister doing with the membership of organization? Simon denied being IPOB in court. IPOB already have told the world, both on press release, both in our broadcast, both on Radio Biafra, that Simon is not our member. IPOB Finland have issued a memo 2022 that Simon is not their member. IPOB leadership have sent delegates to Finland to go and submit documents that Simon is not our member. IPOB leadership have also called Prime Minister of Finland and told him that Simon is not our member. So why is it that the same people called us to come and clarify membership? Then if you, as they have deceived you and told you that as far as you are from East, you should operate with the name of IPOB. Now you have been disgraced. Why didn't you go to court and represent IPOB? You know, when people come to deceive themselves. Somebody that was born in a kindred will join Omunna meeting. You will register in Omunna meeting. You will not operate with the name of with Omunna. You say I'm a member without register, even as you were inborn. You travel to Lagos or any part. You join your village meeting. Even as you were born from that village, you don't operate with that name of the organization in that Lagos without joining them. Now you are an Igbo man. You did not claim membership of Ohaneze, but this is Ohaneze Ndibo. Now you are an Igbo man. You never claim membership of World Igbo Congress, that you are an Igbo man. You never go to Ladipo, or you can never be in Enugu and claim to be member of Ladipo, even as your village people are in Ladipo market. So because you are from the East, you will now operate with the name of IPOB, when even your politicians know that there is IPOB organization. Yes, everybody born from the East is IPOB by birth. But there is membership to IPOB organization that is fighting for Biafra to come. In 1998, you never answer IPOB. So in order to pollute our name, you now claim you are IPOB. Then some of you will come now and say, you know, what is IPOB? IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. Why do police come to a yard where Biafrans are living, where Igbo people are living? They will break the door of IPOB member and they will not break the door of other Igbo people. Are you mad? Why do governments of the world know that there is IPOB as an organization? Why do Nigeria know? Why is it that even Dave Umahi do not claim to be IPOB member? Because he is a Biafran by birth. Why is it that Dave Umahi? Why is it that Tosodema? Why is it that Wike? Why is it that all of them do not claim to be IPOB member? Why do they address us as IPOB? Mad people. You think because you are from the East, you can operate with the name of IPOB. Do IPOB lead everybody? IPOB, Nnamdi leads IPOB to restore Biafra. People love and buy the ideology of IPOB. They started supporting IPOB. IPOB is an organization. And the IPOB gives account of the operations of IPOB. They cannot give account of you because you are from the East. Now IPOB will take responsibilities of you, your activities that is outside their command. No, now it doesn't happen. There is...
let me bring this comment up. Nothing we never see or hear from this freedom. Oh God. Anyway, I just, the reason why I played this so far like this without commenting anything is because I want to see at least 1 minute, 2 minutes is enough for you to know the kind of the way way this our brother reason. You understand? Is your generation organization hungry food? Ngozi Morin. I don't understand what I mean. Are you responding to somebody or what? Momo Babande Ngozi Morin. I don't. Okay, let me assume that you are responding to what the guy was saying. Anyway, now let me take it from beginning so that I'll be responding to some of this, because some of us may not understand what this guy is trying to say, because he's trying to act smart. He wants to tell you that he reasons very well. Now let us reason along with him, because they always want to fight dirty, and they don't remember, because the Igbo people, they said, "Oh, if you know no glass, that go put the right." Anybody that if you are living in a glass house, you cannot, venture into battle that requires you throwing stone, because you may end up destroying your own house. And if go was no easy that go because Okute land there is now the blood that is everywhere. No head to protect. You understand? In our now let's go. People can be funny. People can be funny.
To accept that their crime.
Let's start from the beginning.
The government agents, autopilot criminals, do they want IPOB to accept that their crime minister is our member?
First thing first, nobody is wishing or even praying that PM should identify himself with you people. That's number one. Nobody says that. Nobody hope on that. Then, if there's anybody, please, you can also come here and counter it. But this is what my own, the way I observe everything, the way I see everything. Nobody hope or wish that PM will say that. It's not possible. Having said that, and I want people to notice one thing with this guy: the way he easily insults people. He will put insult before statement. Does autopilot criminals? You are going to hear the part he started calling people terrorists. Now, link it with some people now in fallback that the same method, the way they present, the way they analyze things, there's no different. That's why when I said these people are reminding us, these people, I don't miss word. It is just what it is. Now hear him again.
I don't know how they reason. People declare government in exile.
Now time to mock Biafra for declaring Biafra, for mock all of you for declaring Biafra and decided to fall back. And they are the one that push you to fall back. They know your key because PM is not here. And it's time to mock you people. Oh, you declare Biafra, where is that Biafra now? Which is a question that people who believe in Nigerian state will be asking. They are the one asking that. And yet, they are busy trying to justify that the IPOB is the organization. It was registered as an organization. And you heard him questioning people. Why is it that the police will go to a compound and not break the door of people that IPOB members where they live and ignore other houses, other doors that Igbo people also live there, but they don't capture all the Igbo people? As if the whole issue is centered on members of IPOB. This guy, this hunter, don't know that 80% of the so-called IPOB are not registered. Forget about the number of the flag bearers. 80% of lovers of IPOB and people that are contributing money, donating every now and then are non-registered members of the organization we are talking about. If you divide people that have been fired in homeland, that have been detained, 2/3 of them are not registered members. Because these people don't know what they're saying. And the reason why people like me don't want to dwell much on what they're saying, trying to analyze it, because you will end up somehow affecting, your statement may affect Master Mordegan. And that is Master Mordegan, they are not representing him. Master Mordegan understand what he wants when he said IPOB. But you have to register IPOB for you to operate in a foreign land. That is not the gospel truth, or to open an account on behalf of the organization. But the intention is not about this get-together meeting, kindred meeting, club meeting. It's not club meeting. This is a nation. But these people want to limit it from anything nation. They want you to see it as a club. Just see that. Then you ask them, mention any group that often tax non-member, non-registered to contribute money for that group. You say that is one group like that. You are from East does not mean that you're a member of IPOB. Really. But when you want to tax people to contribute money, do you also make an announcement? Every registered member should donate money. No, you don't do that. What you said, all Biafrans, IPOB worldwide, go and donate. Is that what you guys are saying? Then after making that donation, you come back and say, this is a organization, one entity. We know ourselves, we are members, He's not a member. But if you want to tax people, you start reminding people that our land is this, we need to protect our land, which sounds good. Then when people donate money without even registering, why don't you use their first payment to register them then? If the most important thing is registration. But Master Kandu, who is a founder, have different view and understand this is where I'm moving this to. This is what I want to achieve in next years. Forget about what it is. But those ones that are gathered, that surround, that's around him, are abusing, telling him, remember that we registered it under IPOB. We're a group, we organization, we have a template, we have what they call it. We have chain of command. You have to follow the chain of command. We are white and whiter than snow. But Mazakan himself understand what he wants. That reminds us, I want to remind you one thing here. When Sanak was busy asking PM, if you are not here, are you saying that also the have rights to lead? Using the same mentality of this guy, that is a one registered organization stamped, that non-member, nobody should not move. You understand? Like age grade meeting, village meeting, not election anymore. They always want to compare it with, like, you know, when you said club meeting, like some people say have a club that are called maybe a 1 year club, you know, on Rubewan Nabanakwa club, people's club, you know, that kind of thing. It is not the same, but this ET patakas always hacking the one. And one thing is that even if you are the founder, they will use the fact that you register this as an entity to judge you. But you know that stand for everything. You are waiting for the time to mature so that you can utilize those things. You can harness it to achieve what you want. They don't want you to move forward, because once you move forward, it will affect this their brain, this thing they want, which is, you know, one thing which is just like, let us manage it the way we want. Let us focus on that thing, which is the registration. So I don't understand why some people are very, very, very funny. Listen to him. This guy don't even know. I don't think this guy have entered flight in his entire life. But he's somewhere in homeland telling you. In fact, let us listen to him, because this video is about 20-something minutes, till 23 or 24.
People declare that they will not take instruction from anybody in DSS custody. Right? People who declare that there is no more IPOB. People who declare that there is no more ESN. People who declare ESN wanted. People who say DOS does not exist. People who...
Now, connecting with what I told you, Fallback Republic with lies. Did you hear what he said now? That people declared ESN wanted. My brothers and sisters, I am here to hear or to verify that. No, if please, of course, we are going to put our link. I want to tell us when, how, who declared ESN wanted. Nobody does. Nobody did. Only this guy just cook it up from his head. You see, all this screenshot here is what he perceived to be evidence. When you go through it, you will be laughing. Somehow we know them. These guys are the one that initiated the beating, cut and join. They are the one, out of frustration. Remember, they are very, very angry with the PM. Not for any other thing, but why did you try to drag us out from this registration? We registered this IPOB as a club meeting. Forget about the Imagine is just using nation to deceive you people. That's what they want to preach to you. Now let's hear him again.
Who said IPOB no longer exists? People who say the ESN no longer exists. People who declare Biafra. People who say that Simon is their crime minister.
Did you hear that?
As far as you are from...
It's not as if you don't know how to say prime minister. Even if you don't agree, you can call him Simon, that you used to, like you normally call him. But because they have to act like why he's social as well. Once I'm not happy with you, I can dish out any information. But he choose to call him crime minister. Okay, no problem with that. You can go on. Okay, no problem. You have right to say whatever you want. Like I do, I also have right to say what I want. Like I can call Ogenkere ATM. Do you understand? But the thing is here is that it's not the same. PM is now facing charges or interrogation, and you wish him to be there. You work towards it. You achieve it, but you have not succeeded. So what is your pain again? You are still very, very angry. That I call Ogengere, I call him because they claim that he's their APM. I call him ATM. Just to show my own way of not supporting that thing. And that's what he's saying. But does that mean that I'm wishing Ogengere to be captured and put in jail? No. Unless if you want to capture anybody and put in jail. That is manager what are my point? But as long as everybody's just making his point, his opinion, and you allow your anger to get to that extent of looking for how to destroy people totally, that means you are demonic. You know what are my point? And let's continue. Hear him again.
East, you should operate with the name of IPOB. Now you have been disgraced. Why didn't you go to court and represent IPOB? You know, when people come to deceive themselves, somebody that was born in a kindred will join Omunna meeting. You will register in Omunna meeting. You will not operate with the name of with Omunna. You say I'm a member without register, even as you were inborn. You travel to Lagos or any part. You join your village meeting, even as you were born from that village. You don't.
You see, this is why when PM said that you guys are criminal, I support it and I believe it. You know why? Just hear yourself now. Remember, we are all brothers, so don't get it twisted. You are not making it look like it's a one organization that is well registered and everybody have ID card. You must be a member before you talk about it. Okay. When you call for protest and sit at home, did you say all our members? No, this is what this is the reason why I hate to reason to argue with them, because there's a very big difference between me and you. You want it to be like a meeting, village meeting. You are saying you're giving wrong example. But each time you declare at home, what did you say? What did you announce? That the entire Biafra should be shut down. They get it. You did not say all our members, we are hereby declared at home for our members. For our members. You draw a map. You add my land to that. And you want me to, before I talk or before I say anything, I have to come and be a registered member. Are you not a criminal? Are you not a criminal? I'm not saying that you being a registered member is a problem, but you don't have any right to question anybody about membership. No, because the way you are going, the plan you have, the structure you have laid down doesn't require anything registration. Not at all. It doesn't require anything registration. What I expect you people to be saying is that you want to maintain what Master Kano said. Despite disagreement that people have with you, judging by the action and the words of Master Kano, we can see the difference between what Master Kano represents and what you guys are doing. You say, no. The Master Kano registered this organization. You have to be a member, you have to take an oath. And you say that the word is a IPOB, it is not people Biafra. When people push you, ask you questions, you say, no, you don't ask us questions because we are not a member. And you are declaring this at home for who? For members or non-members? 30th of May have to be observed by members or non-members. When you want to protest, you tell everybody to come out. Is it members or non-members? Have DOS and all of you, you don't even have figure number of people that died just because of protest that you guys declared. But you guys are PM must die in prison. He must die in prison. Send him to prison. He must die there. Why? Because people die because of confidence at home. Because you can't sit at home. And you told people to come out just to disobey this at home. And you forgot that you guys are fighting one people. the person, of course, will take advantage of white people to put commotion among you people. Now, let me remind you, before PM appeared, they have been killing people because of protest. And nobody have questioned you people and said, you guys are buying people, you guys are buying people. And they begin to petition against your organization all over the world because our people died. Are you following what? Nobody. But now somebody died as usual. From one people that you normally kill people from you from kill people because of your declaration, because of the protest. You know them, you know who put the trigger, you know. You turn your eyes away. Remember, the people have record of killing people that are protesting for you. You turn your eyes away from them. You begin to focus, showing your strength on somebody who come for sit at home, not people who actually buy people. When people who are neutral ask you, but these are people that buy, you say no, that people that put the trigger, that you all of you know that they are the one that send people to buy people, that they are working with PM. Okay, we can also say the same before PM come, that people that they killed during the protest, when before PM are joined at all, that you guys are working with the people that are buying our people. You see, by the end of the day, the way you guys are going with your own little argument, you find out that nobody is moving anywhere. You know why? If you end up wishing that the 1 PM to happen, God forbid. If you end up actualizing that, like I said, God forbid. Tomorrow, how sure are you that somebody will not rise and use that tactic that you use on you? Even though you're non-violence that killed how many people so far? It is only non-violence when people that die is another people. You don't count them. It is non-violence. People that died in Headbridge, non-violence. They keep people in Ihuacha, non-violence. They keep people in Emene, non-violence. They keep people in Aba, non-violence. This is like the few I can remember. The list go on and on. So this place that I mentioned, sometimes it happened 2-3 times. You understand? Even in 2015, when Masamagano was arrested, under the leadership of Uche, who is no longer here now, calling Masamagano a criminal, he gave order to go and protest in Headbridge on Ekpa. We used to hear people kill people in Izuru, right? Who are those people? No. Who are those people? Is it PM? Now that you guys are petition PM and testifying, I'm waiting to see where you are testifying against P2B and people that buy people that their body in Israel. This is the reason why people say you guys are criminal. It's not out of any hatred from nowhere. No, that's the reason. Bit by bit, you can see it. Only criminal can do that. Only criminals can do that. And you want look at your question here. Oh, that is it a sin that they invited us? Who invite you? In fact, let us please, Dorian, just give me time, because if I put the link in, people will start coming, and we may end up not analyzing the video anymore. So just give me time. I will put the link, of course. We always have to put link at the end of the analysis. I'm trying my best to air my own opinion, because I cannot just call you to join me on the studio and I'll just keep you there while you just be talking. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you guys want to talk, like, no problem, like I said, just give me time, okay? The link will be released so that the other people can join us and add their own opinion. Let's hear him again.
To break with that name of the organization in that Lagos without joining them. Now you are an Igbo man. You did not claim membership of Ohaneze, but this is Ohaneze and Igbo.
Ohaneze have not declared at home. Nobody have protested on behalf of Ohaneze and they buy them. Ohaneze have not asked Igbo general contribute money and go to your zone to contribute to go zonal meeting. But this guy is here. He's a matured man, somebody's father. Because since you guys want us to start saying this in the way it's supposed to be said, there's no point to hide it anymore, because I don't see the reason why every year we keep on repeating the same thing. PM tried his best to cover some of some of this nonsense that you guys are saying by telling you that if you have sense, when PM said that there's something like IPOB again, there's a reason, because they have moved from that. And since you guys don't want to claim responsibilities, he did as a man. We are watching. Our own is to watch and to see what is going on. You guys, your job now is to remind the whole world that he claimed responsibilities. Something that you are supposed to claim. You started telling us, no, that we are non-violence. And how many of your numbers have you lost because of your non-violence? How many? Oh, because not all these people that died, it's not from your family. You don't have the feelings. Yes, IPOB, one family, IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB. Many women and men from US that are contributing when Masakano was here, donating money and all that. Can you tell us how they registered before donating that money? How do they register? Imagine someone that have contributed money more than that is talking, and you turn around and 10%. You are not a registered member. Me talking to you now, I'm not registered. I'm not a member. If that is the case, I'm not a member. No, I don't have any reason to be a member. There's no reason. Am I regretting it for what? Not at all.
Now you are an Igbo man. You never claim membership of World Igbo Congress, that you are an Igbo man.
Now, thank God that you remind us of the World Igbo Congress. Masamakano went there to tell them that he needs something to protect our land, that Fulanis are coming, right? When Masamakano went there, did he tell them, you guys have to come and you guys have to come and register with us so that we can protect our land? Did he say that? No. He was busy telling them that's danger ahead, that this is what you're supposed to do now so that you can protect the land. That Fulanis are coming. Then there's no sign that this kind of thing will happen. There's no sign like that. And he went there telling them what it takes. Look at what you should expect. This is what it is. Then he did not tell them what Igbo Congress. You guys must come and register as an IPOB member so that you can protect our land. He did not say that. And believe it or not, some World Igbo Congress members, I believe, and like I said, believe it or not, must have done something in contribution to the progress of IPOB. Did you guys tell them, are you a member? Like if somebody come to your meeting now and said, maybe you're fundraising and call on phone, I want to support with the 300,000 a Gemma. Did you guys ask them, okay, what is your name? My name is Okechukwu Okafo. Where are you calling from? I'm calling them from Ihuacha. Okay. Are you a member? What is your membership? What is your membership number? So you can verify yourself before you collect your money. Oh, these guys, these people. Now listen.
You never go to Ladipo, or you can never be in Enugu and claim to be member of Ladipo, even as your village people.
You see
as far as you are from.
You see what IPOB means to these people. You cannot see what it means. That it means like traders in Ladipo, traders in trade fair. You can see his own analysis.
You say I'm a member without register, even as you were inborn. You travel to Lagos or any park, you join your village meeting, even as you were born from that village. You don't operate with that name of the organization in that Lagos without joining them. Now you are an Igbo man. You did not claim membership.
Now, you see the problem. In Omona, imagine you live in let's say Canada or abroad for years. In the Christmas period, you travel back to your village. You have not registered with Omona. Maybe you spent 20 years abroad. You have not been with Omona at all. And you are in your village. You travel for Christmas in December period, and they're having Omona meeting, and you appear in the Omona as somebody who just arrived. And you said, you made a pledge to build hall where they will have a meeting. Maybe they're doing meeting, maybe under maybe no orange in a village. All right. And you promise them that, okay, I'm going to build a hall for you people? Are they going to say, no, no, we don't need you to do that because you're not a member? You have to be a member first. The example is shocking, but let's continue. For a nation, no, for a nation,
leadership of Ohaneze, but this is Ohaneze Ndibo. Now you are an Igbo man. You never claim membership of World Igbo Congress that you are an Igbo man. You never go to Ladipo, or you can never be in Enugu and claim to be member of Ladipo, even as your village people are in Ladipo market. So because you are from the East, you will now operate with the name of IPOB, when even your politicians know that there is IPOB organization. Yes, everybody born from the East is IPOB by birth. But there is membership to IPOB organization that is fighting for Biafra to come. In 1998, you never answer IPOB. So in order to pollute our name, you now claim you are IPOB. Then some of you will come now and say, you know, what is IPOB? IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. Why do police come to a yard where Biafrans are living, where Igbo people are living? They will break the door of IPOB member and they will not break the door of other Igbo people. Are you mad? Why do government of the world know that there is IPOB as an organization? Why do Nigeria know? Why is it that even Dave Umahi do not claim to be IPOB member? Because he is a Biafran by birth. Why is it that Dave Umahi? Why is it that Tozorema? Why is it that Wike? Why is it that all of them do not claim to be IPOB member? Why do they address us as IPOB? Mad people. You think because you are from the East, you can operate with the name of IPOB. Do IPOB lead everybody? IPOB, Nnamdi leads IPOB to restore Biafra. People love and buy the ideology of IPOB. They started supporting IPOB. IPOB is an organization. And the IPOB gives account of the operations of IPOB. They cannot give account of you because you are from the East. Now IPOB will take responsibilities of you, your activities that is outside their command. No, now it doesn't happen. There is membership to IPOB. So stop deceiving yourself that.
Okay, judging by what you just said now, that let us buy into this your idea. So where do you now have the right and the approval of calling non-member, not registered, a terrorist? Don't claim the responsibility. So, but where did you get this right of you saying someone who is not a member, and the person said publicly that he's not a member? He never claimed to be with you. Are you getting it now? Even though you forced him to take an oath, he did. Then after that, you claim that he's not a member because you want to prove a point. And he said, okay, whatever I'm doing is me and me alone. It has something to do with Master. But you keep on adding your voice to the voice of those who want Master to be tied with what he said or what he do. By saying, oh, you're not a member, you're not a member. He never tell you he's a member. He never said that I'm doing this on behalf of Master Makan, who happened to be the leader of IPOB. But every time and then you started calling him a terrorist, a terrorist. My question to you now is, you know that he's not a member, not registered. According to you, that the whole world, the leaders of the whole world know that that IPOB have is an organization. And according to you, you say that you guys have actually reached out to Finland president and told him that PM is not a member. Okay? Then where do you get the right to further that your statement that he's not only that he's not a member, that he's a terrorist? What is your criteria of measuring people to become where do you get the right to validate people to become a terrorist? This is just like I want people to help me out, of course. Maybe you guys may have the idea, but I don't see any idea. Thank you so much, Armstrong, for your speech, and God bless you. This guy has the brain of an earthworm. I'm telling you. You just said it all. I'm telling you. Because you said it yourself that politicians know, Nigerian police know who is a member, that the boss houses of those that are members, they know what they want, they go for it. Right? Then how come you know all those things and you still have the so-called the craziness in you to tag somebody who is doing different things that you want to do, according to you? Who gave you the, where do you get it? How did you manage to have the right to say that he's a terrorist, he's a criminal, he's a bad man? And you're saying some people will, mass, right on, mass will finish them. The annoying part of all this nonsense is that we still have people like him within, in our land, everywhere. Because if not, tell me, few months ago, and our COS, our Deputy Prime Minister, which she is, everybody was happy, the action, everything was top notch. Then you now have somebody who is a finance minister of Briggy, started telling that he's not APM, that he's leading, that that we have to, or that he's the one having handshake in Capitol Hill in US, that without him the Maryland office will be shaking. The keys in his hands. Like play. Another person, elderly man, that is now the Chief Justice of the Federation, to inaugurate, to elect him and the organize conflict resolution committee. A matured man begin to jump from place to place, that they are the one. You still have people like that. Now, the same woman who claimed that she is in support of USB, all of a sudden now is telling you that US is a terrorist. Then when asked her, because it is some of us, some of us don't even know the meaning of terrorist, terrorist, like calling somebody a terrorist, what it means, the gravity of what they're saying. Some people don't know it. They believe that they want to say that nobody wants to bear that name. Let me just say it so that it will provoke the person. Yeah, I know that nobody want to attach himself with or he or herself with that word. Let me just like if that when the top there, if one mark a boy idiot, a quest, and all here, that kind of thing, just to provoke the person. But truly, the person is not. But no pull that word based on the situation at hand. Let me leave it there. And let's go listen to him more because he have many things to say. I don't know why we're not playing this long. This is 20-something minutes. I have only played 5 minutes out of. So let me just.
You can operate with the name of IPOB. Why don't you operate with the name of Hannes and Dibo? Why don't you operate with the name of World Igbo Congress? Why don't you operate with the name of any organization from the East? Why can't you claim membership of Ejo Union, Ejo Youth? Why can't you claim membership of what is it called? Every other organization from the East. Because you are from the East, Anompama. We continue. Let us go here. People are angry. IPOB have countlessly press release say Simon is not a member. Simon initially came and claimed to be in charge of IPOB. Simon claimed to be in charge of ESN. Simon said he launched M branch. Simon conducted vote of no confidence against IPOB. Simon Ekberima told people not to listen to Radio Biafra. Simon Ekberima said he launched what is it called? Enter Biafra to replace community what is it called? Radio Biafra. Right? Now, after all these things, after all these claims, he now told you that there is no more IPOB, there is no more ESN, that what they have is IPOB Nigeria. And that they have sacked the US. Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB leader, and somebody told you that there is no other IPOB Nnamdi Kanu is leading. That anybody parade himself as IPOB is IPOB Nigeria. Are you understanding? Now, the same people that clap for him are the people that is trying to tell you that they are angry that IPOB was invited to come and clarify membership of Simon with IPOB. And they
you see, I shared Manon, but you have to do it because you don't have any choice. You have to. I can see you have to. You said that the IPOB, you wanted to say testify again, he said clarify. You told us that you have reached out to Finland Prime Minister and told him that Simon is not a member of IPOB. That is enough. But you coming to court is not to clarify, is to testify. You are there to make sure that you finish the job done. And this is why they said you are IPOB Nigeria. Because this is what Nigerian government want to do. Nothing more. They want to somebody to prove an insider. And you say that he's doing his thing, or it's none of your business. Did you see any Mazov member testifying against PM? No. Did you see any BLA, Principal Group, testifying? No. Did you see anybody from somebody Walker, their own group? The answer is no. Did you see anybody from what is the other group? Innocent Dodgy, their own group. Did you see anybody testifying against PM? No. Why is it you? I mean, why is it you? You said first thing that you guys are just entity, organization, well registered, licensed to operate everywhere in the world. And when people ask you, what is your operation? You said that we are Biafra. We want to have our independence. Okay, independent of members or non-members. Everybody, right? Okay. And you want everyone to contribute money for this independent. Yes, right? Okay. This independent you're talking about, is it boundary from families that registered of everybody families in the map? Because if you are giving the example, you ask yourself simple question. But what you guys want to do when you want to raise money, want to protest, when you need crowd, the Afghan IPOB is worldwide, everybody. Or as long as you're from the old Eastern region, IPOB member. But when people ask you some question, what is your job? What are you guys doing? You say, no. What you are doing is not supposed to be known to you. You are not a member. You don't need to know. You have to be a member to know what is going on here. We are members. Okay, you are members. Okay. Then why am I paying money then? And you have to pay money to your zonal group from your zone. Pay money to our coordinator. Just pay money to our coordinator. We are moving this. Biafra is here. Biafra will come. Okay, tell me how are you using this money that I'm contributing? Tell me what have you done? But are you a member? Are you a registered member? No, I'm not a registered member, but I'm contributing money. Hey, you are contributing money to who? To your coordinator. Okay, don't worry. I will ask your coordinator to reach out to you. This is what you guys have been doing for years. Then PM came and saw how you guys are operating. That in next 37 years, that you will still have coordinator. In fact, one of you actually was saying that how he will be patron after, like retired soldier. No, there's a name for this, like Biafra soldiers. Not patron. There's a word for that. Somebody should remind me. Like they are old in agitating. Like after agitating with your youth, then some people call them some veteran, called veteran. They want to be veteran in agitation, like with carrying flag in the streets of Europe. Veteran, different veterans. Okay. Are you a veteran in IPOB? IPOB veteran. That's what they want. Veteran that do you know me? Do you know me? In 2013, we are in the streets of Austria protesting. We carry flag from Austria to Belgium. We went to the United Nations in front of UN, protest there for 3 days, non-stop. We are the veteran of IPOB, so you have to accord me some respect. That is their tactics, and by so doing, they will tell you, you have to pay us. We need something like maybe pension, something like that. We need some pension for veterans. Though these are people that represent IPOB for years. They represent IPOB worldwide for years. They have been that IPOB is being mentioned today because of these veterans. They are the one. Okay, what is this of this IPOB to get Biafra? But no, not really like that. We want Biafra, but not violence. We want to make it just jeje. Okay, jeje in somebody's pocket, isn't it? Yeah, they by himself.
He came and repeated the same thing that we told Simon in his ear. Now let us go to this picture. You will know when this thing happened. How can a prime minister of a country be our member? You have restored your own Biafra. We are still agitating. And you want to be our member.
You have restored your own. We are still agitating. As if you turn your eyes away from the restoration. No. You send who? Eunice BP, Nkiru, Helen Peters, Betty Ford, even Ada. These are their representatives making sure that IPOB remains to eternity. Agaga Chacha. Agaga Chacha. Because of what? Monetary contribution. Nothing more.
How can you be our member? How can Simon, who restored Biafra in Finland, how can Prime Minister be our member when we have a leader who will be leading each other? No, we have a leader, IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu is leading us, and you have Prime Minister, and you want him to be our member. Who will he be leading? Odibo Kanna Yuku. Chileka Boku no Oku. Oya, read. This one happened in the presence of Simon. Simon Ekpa was never and is not an IPOB member, let alone being a leader of IPOB. IPOB has have some families unit in Finland, and Simon Ekpa is not a registered member of any IPOB unit in Finland or any other IPOB unit globally. Imapoafo. Now, when Finland called Imapoafo on this one, 2023, Imapoafo gave this reply. Do you know what? Simon did not challenge Imapoafo. Simon did not go to Finland and say, I am IPOB member. Simon did not go to Finland government and say, I am an IPOB member. Why do you jump me? I am IPOB leader. He claimed he's the IPOB leader then in the absence of Nnamdi, but they jumped him. They looked for IPOB. They knew IPOB address. They got IPOB. IPOB directed them to Media and Publicity Secretary. Media and Publicity Secretary told them this thing we read now, that he's not our member. You must belong to a family. Are you understanding? Now, Simon, when instead of him to go down in shame, he came to his broadcast to defend himself. Do you know what he said? He said, Simon now said that instead of Imapoafo to present Biafra when he was called by Finland, now you know that it is not propaganda, he was called. Simon was aware. He said, and you listened to him that day, you were clapping for him, you were blaming Imapoafo. Finland asked him, is he your member? Imapoafo said no. This thing we read now was his reply. Now, Simon came, instead of to tell Finland his brokers and say, I am an IPOB, I was born in the East. He knew it doesn't work that day, as he does that way, as he deceived others, that you have to operate with the name of IPOB. He knew it. Now, what did he do? He came and said that instead of Imapoafo to present Biafra, so Imapoafo is representing Simon. Do you see how he dribbled them? Instead of them to question him and say, why do they, I think you're IPOB leader. I think you have sacked DOS. So how come Finland communicated IPOB after you have sacked DOS? They did not ask him. That's why he double-crossed them and presented Imapoafo to be blamed by his idiots. Instead of his idiot confronting him and say, why do they jump you? I think you work with a prime minister. Why do they jump you? He dribbled them and presented Imapoafo to be prosecuted. Now let us go and read from Simon.
No, before you go, you have said a lot, but my question to you is, since you want me to go and ask PM why he did not challenge Imapoafo, why he did not present himself as IPOB member, all these things that you asked now. The question to you is, you said Masakan is your leader, right? So why did you not ask Master Kano why he chose Master Ekpa without being a member? You were there because you trying to mock Biafrans for seeing the light. You were there as IPOB, quote unquote, according to you, registered members. Master Kano single-handedly pick and recommend non-registered member and tell you, all of you, follow him that he's bringing a new dimension without him being a registered member. Since you is IPOB is this one group with a NAFDAC number, you just certify approval, you have to cross the border. Okay, Master Kano recommended him in your presence as a media. You were media before he joined. You were there when he chose him, and according to you, you have to be a member before you breathe. You have to be a member. But your leader, Master Kano, because why I'm saying that you're a leader, because you said you have to be a member. Because I know some of you, oh, he said Master Kano is he's not your leader. He said that all of you calling Master Kano a leader is wrong. Go. That they are the one that Master Kano is leading because they are registered. And when they want to protest, so that they can show them they want to come out on the street and protest for free, go home. Then if you want to ask them a question about how they're achieving this, because the primary purpose of IPOB is what? Biafra, is it freedom? Okay. And that's why many people follow them, pay attention and listen, based on what Master Kano, of course, said. Then you were there, Master Kano announced PM, without checking or bothered about whether he's registered or not registered. I don't want to start quoting what PM said about the activities of all of you when Master Kano was coming to PM platform to kind of for interview. You guys push him to go and take an oath, right? What happened? These people. Anyway, let's somebody like crayfish teeth. I'm telling you, it's crayfish teeth, my dear. Listen.
I'm going na ihe director okulu down kuzere anyị. Anyada kono. We come with the fact. If you are here, you cannot comment positively. Okay. Sorry, if you are here, if you are a supporter of criminals, or that your comment will expose you, because people will see your comment and know that you are a fool. Or you read from here. Now, after reading this thing, you will tell us why you foolishly want us to call Simon IPOB member in Finland. Now, if you think that everybody in the East can be IPOB, can claim to be IPOB because you are born from the East, I want you to go to the Finland court and tell them that those people that came are not IPOB, that you are the original IPOB. Go there and tell them that Simon was born from the East, so he's IPOB member. Go to the court and tell them, mad people everywhere. Then let us go. Look at where Simon is mocking Nnamdi Kanu's claim, right? At the beginning. Read it. He said. So before we read there, let me read that of Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think I'm going to pay here? I read.
They don't want to brag. If even a couple goes now, you're going to get paper. A man pig wins for something from it. You said that IPOB, people should go to court and tell Finland that everybody from East is an IPOB member. Do you know why we are saying all this? Because we are working with people that are holding Master Namarikana, people that are holding PM. I just told you that PM, whom you claim that you are defending and supporting here, single-handedly recommend PM before all of you to Biafrans. Because what PM see as IPOB is different from what people see as IPOB. To you, is get-together meeting, it is club, it is welfare organization. To Master Namarikana is a way of unifying Biafrans, anybody from the old Eastern region, to understand that they need to stand together and free themselves and have their own country and enjoy their own life, to attend them to their potential. But to you, what it means is normal meeting, kindred meeting, age grade meeting, club meeting, like old school gathering, something like that. Old student, you know, your teammates, your classmates, that kind of stuff. That's what it means to you. And you, because somebody told them, because you know, in abroad, you have to register your organization for security reasons. So that if you want to open bank account, they know that this account, you guys register on so terms. For Makakano to hit ground running, because this thing has to require, it has to do with the finance. He must register it for them to operate. Just like when Britain registered Nigeria as a royal company to operate in Africa, that metaphors to country that you are seeing today as Nigeria. You have to register it as an entity. That goes to the same people, because some of you, the same they do to and also register this as a tower. He said like it's a tower. Tower people. This is the same thing they're saying. You have to. It is normal that he registered this with for like a company, anything at all. Is a first step. But you guys be thought that that registration means is a club meeting where you'll be doing cheers, doing toast, you know, having for you to become a veteran in carrying Biafra flag instead of Europe. That's all. When somebody's okay, we have registered it, then they told you harness this thing that you registered now to move forward. You say no. What is in that our registration? What did you put there? It's not a company. It's not an organization. We are an organization now. If you pay attention, if you had paid attention from the beginning, he said something that how can a prime minister who's supposed to be leading a nation be a member of an organization? You see the mentality. You can see the brain. That's why when the PM use harsh word on them, it's well deserved. The problem here is that people reason the way they want to reason, not the way they're supposed to reason. People reason the way they feel that they want to reason, but they don't pay attention to the main subject here. You want Mazen Megano to join you and start carrying flags. Mazen Megano told you that I'm tired of broadcasting, because he know that you guys are busy. Although you guys is just get together, we gather today in somewhere in London, we march, we do this, we do that, and nothing sweet this executive fish more than receiving monthly salary to recharge buying his internet. You want to change phone, you call Mars, you know, that's my phone break down, you know, that phone that I'm using in my broadcast, they will send you more money to buy another, because your job is paying. Like you are recruiting people, you know, they're paying you. They just allow you to be doing what you're doing to you know, that kind of thing. And you don't want, all of you don't want to move this thing where nobody will be coming to you, but you have your freedom. You see, that is exactly what is going on now in Fallback Republic. I am a prime minister. I am a prime minister. I am an information minister. I am a deputy information minister. I'm a financial minister. And you guys want to destroy this our seat. Do you think if you take this away now from me, nobody will be regarding me as an honorable minister? So this honorable that I answer for 2 years, you just want to take it away from me just like that? No. I want to maintain this standard again. No, let us go. Let us fall back. Please come. Mazi, have to fall back. Yes, I'm just enjoying this. My honorable. Somebody want to take it away from me. I'm honorable. You want to take it away from me. That is a problem, because to you it's all about how you feel. But the person that called you to do this, his plan is not what you are saying. It's totally different thing. Let's go back to the hunter. Listen to him again.
From Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, read. It will take you, if you read it, carry it on your head. If you take you 60 years to penetrate the current structure of IPOB, and it will take you another 150 years to shake its foundation. IPOB is too strong to be divided. Its foundation was built on rock. If you are one of those nursing on how to pull down the structure or foundation of IPOB, honestly, you have a very long way to go. Mazinam, then you had it. Now see where Simon challenged him and claimed that he have destroyed IPOB. Or I read. It will take you 100 years to destroy IPOB. He's quoting Nnamdi Kanu in a mockery way. Now look at where he mocks Nnamdi Kanu. He said, now, with the Biafra government, you can understand that word better. What does he mean? He means that Biafra government in exile have come and destroyed IPOB. Now, let's go down to his next write-up. This Simon Eperimao. You went to school, isn't it? I stopped in primary school. I'm primary 4. They are here, Ekpa brain. I think
okay, no wonder. I understand. Okay, he stopped at primary 4. What can the primary school drop out? They're not grief for anybody, even though with illiteracy, they always want to comment. So after reading this, let me resume it again, please, my people. Let us be frank here. After reading this now, what they could make out from this thing is that it is a mockery message to Mazen Kanu. The Mazen Kanu said it will take you 100 years to destroy IPOB. Now, PM said, now, with Biafran government, you can understand that word better. Because Biafran government is still under IPOB. That IPOB have moved the government. The government that will finally declare that Biafra, which is the primary assignment of the IPOB from get-go. But to this primary school headmaster, I don't want to say dropout because let me just respect him on that. You are the head, and the only thing you can make up from that is that the government in exile have destroyed IPOB, because to you it is a village meeting, it is a kindred meeting, it is club meeting, and that this thing, what you said now actually remind me of something that I was looking for a way to chip it in. We all know ourselves. You know your capacity. I know my capacity. You know what you can do and what you cannot do. Why are you forcing yourself to be who you are not? Why are you forcing yourself to represent something that is beyond you? Why are you forcing yourself to claim what you don't know anything about? Only our people, that you see somebody that is not even attend primary school or want to argue with somebody who is a professor. I'm not talking about professor who said that they declared Biafra on 29, that even a child of 4 years know that is they declared Biafra on your second, that even a child of 4 years know that if ask Google, but the professor that fall back is busy telling you that it was declared on 2nd of December. I'm talking about somebody who is truly educated. I'm not talking about I don't know, I don't want to go there, but you understand what I'm talking about. So because some of them will say, hey, but you guys are challenging doctor, you are challenging professor. Not that professor. Because Lai Mohammed also may be a doctor, may have doctorate degree. Of course, we not a lawyer. Look at how he's behaving. Look at a world-renowned, what they call it, Soyinka, that can write novel, can speak very good English. But when it comes to tribalism, he's holding flag of that, despite all the education. So I'm not talking about what I mean by those that are educated. I'm not talking about those who abandon their education to show their tribal bigotry or tribal craziness and criminality and all that. No, you may be educated and you'll still be dundee. That's not the fact. So I'm talking about those who are educated and are practicing it, the real people. But you have people who is primary 2 dropout, primary 4, primary 3, primary 5, primary 1. Some don't even attend anything. Once you say something, they want to argue. I thought if you are confused, leaving me, I listen to everybody. not like P2B that said that he learned from a madman. No, I'm taking advice from a madman. No, I'm not like that. But at least give benefit of that to hear from other side, so you can now be sure of what you're saying. Now let's go then.
You're studying abroad, and what you can achieve is to see a criminal and join him, and you tell me you are wise. Oh, I'm school. Exactly. I studied inside my mother's belly. Go and ask. Primary 4, but I will deal with you here. So yes.
Okay, he don't even go to school. The primary 4 that he's talking about is his mother's belly. So I wonder. I don't wonder where. Okay, he get to before that. Nothing. I wish I have that message again. I would have just flashed it. That nothing will person go hear from this movement. In Aniana, you can hear him. He is educated inside his mother's womb. Okay, inside his mother. Yeah, I don't become mother before. Somebody can be educated inside his mother's womb, and he was able to tell you the class that he stopped. Like he started from primary 1 or maybe kindergarten, not primary school, kindergarten, preschool, nursery school, then primary school, and the rest of them. So he started from his mother's womb. He finished nursery, everything, kindergarten, everything in his mother's womb. Then he moved to primary 1, primary 2, primary 3 before the mother delivered him, and that's the education that he's using. And if you mess up, this guy will teach you. You know, we bring education that we never, you know, man. And you know, can you compete with this guy? Somebody who studied in the mother. How many of you have got? How many of you have got admission in the mother's womb? You can see he's very, very special, isn't it? So respect him. He did not take jam, nothing, no common entrance whatsoever, nothing at all. So he spent his time in his mother's womb. He studied very well, and that is why he's able to analyze things the way it is now. And many of you talking here want to mocking, laughing at him. You are unable to go to have admission in your mother's womb. We don't know how the school in the mother's womb look like, the structures and everything. The kind of headmaster or headmistress, the teacher, the homework, the assignment they give in the mother's womb. You don't know. They just give birth to you here. You are talking and you are telling this and brother. And maybe not long at the school. Where's the effect? Because this is a great fish. I don't know. But let's continue.
You speak good English. I don't speak, but you must understand what I am saying. Mad people. There is nothing like IPOB as freedom fighting movement anywhere anymore. That is Simon. That is Simon. And I don't know the particular IPOB that is Mugus today want them to accept that Simon is their member. Look at what Simon said.
Did anybody tell? Is it because I was even angry with you for saying that people want PM to claim that you want you people to go there and testify that he's your member? No. But you have made your point long time ago, according to you, that you contacted Finland president and told him that he's not a member. So you keep on repeating it. So every year you keep on repeating, trying to repeat the same thing. Oh, he's not my member. He's not our member. He's not our member. Then in the court case, you landed yourself, bam. Because you guys are known for this kind of lies. You dare to tell people that, oh, we are there. Our people are there to tell them that he's not our member. Really? You went there to testify that he's a terrorist. So if he's not your member, how did you know that he's a terrorist? What has he terrorized? Because last time I checked, under your instructions as IPOB, people died in Ekpa, Amen, in Onitsha, in Aba, in Ihuocha. This is, like I said, this is the list, the few that I can mention now. There are many other ones. So, but you ignore all those ones. In fact, you grant, because you guys know how to grant Nigerian Security Force amnesty very, very easy. You have they have free wave, no problem. They can kill and buy anybody they want, no problem, which is okay for you. Okay. Then PM gave order, now sit at home on behalf of your leader, who is leading, according to your own assessment, who is leading somebody that is registered member. But when you declare that seat at home, you call it the Biafra land, not our membership land, not our members. You always say Biafra to the Biafra land. That's what you guys say. And you are here telling us and when somebody says that you're a criminal, you are agitating. Oh, no, you are not. How dare you to say that you're a criminal? So maybe you have a better English because after all you studied in your mother's home. What is the best language to use if not criminality or craziness that you guys are displaying? Because we have seen this for years. Anyway, let's go back to him because I want to make sure that
there is nothing like IPOB as freedom fighter, freedom fighting movement. This is IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu is leading. He now declared there is no more IPOB movement anymore. He said everything has collapsed into Biafra government. He's not telling you that there's no more IPOB, that what they have is Biafra government. Now, why are they worried? Why do the Finland not call Biafra government to come and testify if Simon is their leader? Why do Finland in court not call the Liberation Army to come and testify if Simon is their leader or is their member? Why is it that those that declare Biafra in Finland, their government cannot come to Finland government and discuss government versus government? Why do people deceive themselves? Why is it that you claim you have a government, but the government of Finland is asking your prime minister if he's a member of organization?
The reason is very simple. The same reason that made Kenya to allow, let me use your leader because that's what you said. You told us here that Patakan is leading only registered members. So the same reason that Kenya allowed Nigerian government to kidnap Mas Namarakan, that's the same reason that Finland is doing what they're doing. Like I said, I was very angry with you until you told me that you are a graduate of your mother's school. That's the school that you attended. So I have to respect that school because honestly, I don't know the badge of the school. I don't know, maybe the school is very, very supreme, that like maybe Massachusetts or something like that, Cambridge and like that, that kind of thing. So Oxford. So I have to respect you as a student of womb. It's not easy. Not easy. Many people don't see in the womb, but you hear, you were able to study, you know how to write and everything. You are despite all this your education, you ask this kind of question, but you don't bother to ask a question. Why was it so easy that Kenya was able to team up with DSS without calling IPOB to kidnap Mazamulakan? Because you guys said that you were not aware until now. You were able to tell us what happened to your leader. At least government in exile, other Mazamulakan, under PMO, at least know what happened to their leader. Yes, now they know the day, the moment, everything they know. But you took 8 days. Mazamulakan was in Kenya, and you are leader, registered members. You were able to tell the whole world where is your leader. As a DOS, Director of State, their DOS is, remember they are wise. So don't forget that word. They will do those. They are wise, very, very wise. 8 days, Mazamulakan was in Kenya. You were able to, with your wiseness and everything. And they have kind of people like you who studied in the womb, but you couldn't dictate or even predict where Mazamulakan will happen to be. 8 good days. They covered his face and brought him back to Nigeria. You sealed your mouth. The non-registered member was the one addressing Biafra on behalf of you, telling the whole world, this is what happened. Come, the people was like, people were peeing in their clothes. PM was able to stand on the gap and stop that high BP from people. You were somehow learning from him, but you were scared that monthly contribution will disappear from where this guy is going. Like I said, before everything, Mazamulakan actually announced him without announcing you. You are very intelligent and smart. DS are wise, and your leader don't know who is wise, isn't it? Some of you need to, like I said, I don't have many other things to say, but let me not just go there. Because some people will say, you're insulting Mazamulakan. I'm not insulting Mazamulakan. I'm saying what I'm saying based on his claim that Mazamulakan is leader of registered members. And each time you call for sit at home, you say, entire Biafra. Our father's house is there. You draw map, you include us. You say protest, people come. They want to fight with the non-members. You don't have database, nothing whatsoever to tell us how many members spied and how many non-members. Because these members is very important to you. when people say that you not Masaman, I feel for Masaman for having, because imagine somebody like you who is in the media, somebody who a graduate of a primary 4 in the womb, teaching on social media, and you are teaching with arrogance. You're not that you are willing to learn. You have, because your certificate comes from the womb, and your mother, this is your mother you're talking about, may not even be educated too, but you study in her womb. That's to tell you the level of the education. Let's continue.
Instead of asking him the country he's leading, the country he's a prime minister in, why is it that you people cannot come, because you know that you are all criminals, cannot come and tell Finland that this man is our prime minister, he should not be a member to organization?
No, if they want to go, they will have to knock at your teeth, the remaining of your teeth, to tell you, oh, we are going. We are now telling Finland. The reason why you are even mentioning Finland because of what? Natural resources. Finland, they know the truth. They know. Let us be honest. They know. You think that they called you for, no, they're not the one that called you, because you keep on seeing Finland. It's not Finland that called you to testify. Not Finland. You know, all of us know. Come on. Even though like we are not in the same level of education, but at least this one is happen. It did not happen in the womb. This one is physical. We know who called you, and the person that called you happened to be the people that actually went to Kenya to kidnap person. Remember that one. Remember that one. And you want to say when you because that's what they do. All these criminals from our place, they always say you're a criminal, you're a terrorist, you're a fulani. Something that they themselves are doing. You were here, you wanted to say that your people went there to testify. You narrowly move away from that using the word testify. What you said is they went there for clarification that PM is not member. But that was not the issue. The court, they said the main thing is that he's a terrorist. And as a Southeasterners now, as a Biafran, when a Biafran, walk to the podium to testify against a Biafran, he might not carry weight. That's the idea. That goes to show that those testifying against Masakan in Nigeria are who? If you guys can do this one, publicly, because it happened in Finland, we have about you get a look at like range still. But no, you can't abroad now. You can't do it. You can't do it. They buy.
But you want us to accept a criminal who have position to destroy us, but it turned against him. You want us to call him our member. How can Prime Minister be our member when we are not even running a country? We are an organization led by somebody, Mazinam Dekano.
So what again do you guys want to hear? They are not running a country. It's not about, it's an organization. Where you have a treasurer, you have a PRO, you have a vice president, vice chairman, not president, you have a chairman, then you have a provost. You go take at the egg, yeah. You go take this granota and aqua, which I have got the egg in those now, and aqua, one quarter, touch and maybe in 2 issues, so case you go every year, go to your nothing more. If your wife gets birth, they come and rub powder. If you want to get married, they make a committee of friends, give their Biafran flag. With the come and Biafran people, our brother, one man is having his wedding. You go there, that kind of thing. Then monetary corruption will keep on coming. But I didn't really keep one of them. People will believe that somehow there's a country coming. Let us do it. They keep on creating issues, then creating attires, bangle, hair, small hat for children, for adult, rapper, polo, name it. But it can flow. You can't name it again, but people are already saying, people are enjoying settlement already. If you dare try to stop it, it's a problem. You can see it now, very big problem. It's not as if, like I said, if the issue about the hatred they have about PM, according to them, is because he said that is IPOB. He said he's not. Right? Then if it's PM like to what again could be the problem? Money. You guys are having fundraising. You try to have fundraising, nobody responded. You run away. Is it his fault that Biafran was able to dictate? It's not his fault. Then if the problem that if the reason why you guys hate him so much that you guys are acting now is because quote unquote that people they buy people in our life because of him, Okay, let us track it back to all the people that have been fired in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019 that he joined. How can you just wipe all these years and you start talking about 5 or 7, 14 women? I don't know how many women that you put up in your mind. I'm not saying that nobody died. I'm not here to support any kind of anybody. I criticize it every now and then. But my question is, why is it so easy for you to just let go all these years and you capitalize on the few years, whether 1 year, 2 months, is the only thing that you guys are showing the features and everything, and you know that I'm waiting for you guys to do the same thing to Debunking, or Debunking are not doing anything, or they're not doing anything at all. Okay, no problem. What about Fulani herdsmen? Are they doing anything in our land, or PM is the one doing it? Now that you guys have succeeded in capturing him, our land now, are we free? Do we have any, no more killing, no government movement at all? Nothing at all. You see, some itu asị adọrọ mma. Okay, now go for adọrọ mma. Adọrọ mma. Me abụla ịtụ asị na ndụ mmadụ. Ọjọgburu onwe ya. Anyway,
then we have a leader. He's not a prime minister, and prime minister will not be our member. Who will he be leading? Prime minister being our member, his rank is greater than our leader's rank. Our leader is leading organization in Biafra. That is IPOB. Now Simon is prime minister, and you want him to be a member of organization. Are you not in shame? Are you not in shame? We even do you well.
Because now you're not in shame. Anyway,
see, you are supposed to go there and claim this man is our prime minister. You are worried that we do not accept him as our member. How can prime minister be a member?
Nobody's worried. I personally am worried that you open your mouth and say that he's a terrorist. That's my own worry, my own personal. I'm not speaking for anybody. This is my own worry about your action so far. Is how you summon courage to sign petition against your brother. How you went as far as bringing all the atrocities that's going on in our land and target of him. How you keep on, even at this day, claiming that he's a terrorist. And you know, at least I have gathered one thing. I learned something from you, that all these things that is IPOB is an organization in Biafra land. Just like you have in our before, not more now. So or maybe just like you have a Ophobi club, or you have maybe Oyayana 1 year club, and that club happened to be in Biafra land. So now I get it, but PM or Master Megano don't see it that way. He don't see it that way.
Prime Minister that's supposed to be leading both us, both IPOB, but you want him to be our member. He's supposed to be leading us right now. We're supposed to be under him. There's no need of asking him membership, but because the government and the world knows that he is nothing, but to you he is something, and today you have seen it. You never come closer to the court premises to be with him. You never come inside. You will be somewhere writing because you're a fool. Look at his presentation. He said there is no more IPOB. So which IPOB do you want them to accept he's their member? Is it the one that doesn't exist? Do you understand? Are you seeing what somebody write? He mocked Nnamdi Kanu, right? Now look at what he said. Anyone parading himself as IPO.
This message has nothing to do with mockery. The problem of this our brother is a grammar there, and what PM actually said is difficult for him to comprehend. Very, very difficult for him to understand. But like I said, there's a reason for that, and he just told us. For the first time, I don't know that.
Biafra movement. He's talking about the whole of IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu is leading, not an individual. He said he's a criminal under Nigeria payroll. He now tagged the whole members of IPOB. He said no more IPOB, that the whole IPOB Nnamdi Kanu is leading are criminals. And under Nigerian payroll, why their leader is in detention. Are you getting it? When he was manipulating them to make sure that they follow him, now today, the same idiots want IPOB to come and claim he's our member. Are you not a fool? Are you not a fool? Don't you know we are very, very wise? If I analyze you, you will become stupid before your children. Mechaga analysis. Elani. You omoga ge kelege no tutu. Do you understand?
Okay.
That is why what we present is superior argument. You cannot argue it. That is what we do here. Look at the write-up. Look at it. Look at write-up. No more IPOB. And they want IPOB to come. Mad people everywhere. Come and claim membership.
Please, I'm struggling to know how this guy arrived at this point that people want IPOB to come and claim that PM is with them. I don't understand. Is there anything like that, please? Honestly, I don't know where he got his information. I don't know, but I never know about. Now, wow, people can lie, you know.
That a prime minister is our member. How can prime minister be a member of a freedom fighting organization? Around our prime minister leading who? I'm asking you, Anon Pama. Let us go to this one. I read. Anyone answering ESN in Biafra land today is an enemy of Biafra. This is Simon Ekberima, their chief of staff, right? Anywhere you get them, anywhere we get you, you will go down. They declare ESN wanted. Let us go down again. The only army Biafra have today is the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra Resistance Force and the Air Force and the Navy. No more ESN. Are you seeing it? Be warned. Are you getting it? These are people, when we defeat.
Now, you know, Fallback Republic keep on telling you that Ngozi or Gongoro Fulani is working with the IPOB in Nigeria. They are working with Bago. They are working with this. They are working with that. This guy is here analyzing posts from Simon Ekpa PM, Biafra Prime Minister, and COS Ngozi Areveze. Let us continue. Maybe he can get a own maybe in the future. Maybe let me, because I have not played this video to this extent, to be honest with you. This is my fault. This is the first time, you know, that I'm seeing this one that is displaying now, because I just played the beginning. I said, okay, let me use it for this program. But you can hear now, you can see them now using PM posts and COS posts. Maybe you can get it on is in the front. Let's keep on listening. But the video is no longer we have this is 23 minutes and you have played this 1943. So it's almost at end.
Them the DS members went to court and testify against Prime Minister. Somebody that never identified as Prime Minister, Prime Minister, are you not deceiving yourself? Are you not deceiving yourself? Somebody that went to court, he refused to present himself as a freedom fighter. You are now presenting him as freedom fighter. Are you not an idiot?
Lie from pit of hell.
Because you are to deceive people. You want to maintain your lies. The case is on. He never identified as Prime Minister. Nobody called him. He never said, I lead so people. You are supposed to be angry with him that he denied being a freedom fighter. He denied. He said he's a content creator. You are now turning against him because all of you are in the same game. In the same game, you are supposed to rise up, revolt against him. If Nnamdi Kanu deny us, we will rise up. He never denied us. Nnamdi Kanu stood firm.
Sorry, this guy is just like one of the team Pataka. In fact, I have seen somebody that is more intelligent that is more intelligent than. Honestly, Ada is far better than this guy. This guy is one of the worst of them all. I'm not trying to, you know, make fun of him, but that's what it is. How can you say that PM denied being a freedom fighter? How can you say that he denied not being a prime minister? That he's a content creator? You don't learn from what happened to your leader, do you? Because Nigerian government made it clear that Mazen Gano denied being an IPOB member, which is a lie. That's how they roll. They have to use that, and you claim that you support Mazen Gano is your leader. You okay when somebody, the same measure of nonsense they use against Mazen Gano, they are using it another person, and you are clapping and celebrating, and you tend to believe that. Meaning that you believed it when they claimed that Mazen Gano denied not being IPOB. Remember that he's not the leader of IPOB. That news trend, the only person that came out and debunked it was a lawyer, Jimako. No other person. He quoted it because they made it known to Mazen Gano. Mazen Gano have to release a statement. And you are here telling us that the same people who normally quote this kind of, make this kind of quote, that we are not selling it, that is true, is true. Because that's what we want to hear. We meaning that people who believe, who want to hear that from Mazen Gano, who want to mock Mazen Gano, they are right when they mock Mazen Gano. Though mocking Mazen Gano don't hurt you, because to you, all you want to know is as long as they go internet, you okay. Nothing more. And some maybe how trend or no why, because I'm not gonna go right now.
He never denied us. But Simon went to court. Somebody that said, we are ready to be called terrorists. If you are not ready, got out. Only trial, no. Trial. Small trial. He accepted, he pleaded guilty immediately on one charge. He's guilty already. He pleaded guilty.
I'm sure that this guy don't know where young shall grow bus is loading to Lagos, let alone buying a ticket. You just sat down in one bush and you are making claim. I don't blame. I blame satellite that allow internet to that location where you are. How can you say that PM that he pleaded guilty on what charge? Is that what I'm telling you? Okay, for you to let me not get it, because I was told allegedly that you guys are doing what I did to complete the money they paid you. That's what they said. I don't have a proof to that. But you are sounding as if that is true. Honestly, you are sounding as if that is true. Anyway, let me allow him to finish, because each time I want to play to the end, this guy will keep on making irritating statements. To be honest with you. Listen.
The other one, that is somebody that have mind. He have mind to kill Igbo people. He will not have mind to see the end of his case. Right? Because he was there to manipulate our people. Where is that his mind now? Dragon. Dragon cannot stand trial. Dragon. He cannot say, I lead government in exile. Look at my people. Now they can say, DOS is the people control, leading, that is, seeing to the affairs of IPOB. Simon never presented you. He never claimed to be freedom fighter in court. He denied. He says he's a content creator. And you are here calling him freedom fighter. That he's a prime minister. And IPOB testify against him. Are you foolish? We went and said he's not our member. We have been saying it both on broadcast, both on live, on press release, both on different areas. We have done it. Simon is aware. He later told you he refused to join IPOB because he wants to prove to you that you can agitate for Biafra without taking oath. He told you. So why are you still wanting us to call him our member? Even as he said there is no more IPOB. Why do you want us to call him our member? Even when he said he have destroyed us. Why are you so hypocritical that you cannot stand the truth? Why?
Nobody said you should call him your member. Like I said, I stand to be correct. I stand to be corrected because I don't know anybody, anyone that have actually requested these people to go and plead on support of PM. But you said it here that you have made it clear to everybody that he's not your member, time with that number. Then why are you traveling to Finland to testify that he's a terrorist? It's a two different thing. He's not my name. I don't know him. He's not our member. Oh, he's not our member, but I know his activities. He's a terrorist. It's a two different thing. You are just as bad as those who wished him to be repatriated, which all of you have been wishing for. And some of you say they should hang him. Remember what Ikenga said? Let me allow him to finish what he said.
Why? Why? Look at what this one is writing. That's why I put it. What am I reading for? They are in shame. What these people are doing is to cover up the people they deceive, just like people from Biafra land who travel abroad. You know, because they travel abroad, he now see it as an opportunity to control the youth of his village and command them to join Simon because of small money he have been giving them. They joined Simon. So many of them died. And you are now living abroad free. You think you will succeed. You will suffer for it, for convincing them to go and join criminality. Because they respect you, you are in abroad. You deceive them. The same way these people are trying to defend leakage. What they presented Simon as is not what Simon is presenting himself in court. What Simon presented to the people as he is not what he is. He claimed to be army. He denied it in Finland. They asked him, why do you use badge, army badge? You can wear camouflage, but you don't have to use army badge. They took him to that of Prime Minister. Prime Minister said he never...
DOS, oh my goodness. The level of your lies. Anyway, Chiamaka and people now, some people now, why is all of them, they are now getting to you guys' level, to be honest, because I can see very, very clear. Anyway, this is the end of his nonsense.
I met with this man and took picture. Then he committed another fraud by photoshopping, claiming that.
That is the end. That's the end. Now, this is Ikenga.
And in Kana upon the canon, disgrace all of them. And in Kana upon the canon, Kana upon the canon. Obinigwen kato, aserom nyawo because all man fifo melonwe. Obrugodu no life imprisonment, toya. E toya bag, ko no lu futa. Iko ko tata fufon. Fugodi, because ye would the matter, and the mother na free. To a life imprisonment, obugo no 53 or 54 years. Ebe katazie go nyabro 47 years. On only meba 47 pros ago no de kaba. By the time or to a nyanol there, you know, to a gang, Kamboloka. And the generation of them, the era of these people, I can wipe away out. The case will wipe on the Kenugu state of habit.
Now, the reason why I play this is because what this guy is trying to tell you that it is offense of PM is what one of their members think that is offense of mass American, and they ignored him. They don't want. They don't want. Analysts. They don't see this one to analyze. They don't want to analyze the King and this one. No, not at all. But the focus is on Ekpa. Because they always tell you that they buy our people. And they when they buy another like what is they saying now?
That number state.
And they when they buy, and they when they buy, and they when they buy, if I name they buy.
Turn this candle up.
They will stand on that.
For all our young men
and use that to do what they want to do, to achieve what they want to achieve, which is very, very bad. You don't know who is your brother. You don't know how. You don't even care. All you want is what you feel, the way you want it. It's not good at all. Not at all. Now let us. I have shared the link rather. So the link is here. I have pinned the link. Some of you that want to comment, you cannot comment. Now let me play this first. So the link is now. I have pinned the link. You can just click on the link and join us.
Hey boy. For all our young men and women who are for the welfare of Biafra.
Excuse me.
We are lifting it all for the welfare of our brother Nnamdi Kanu Mazi. candle up for all our young men and women who died in the struggle for Biafra. And we are lifting it up for the welfare of our brother Nnamdi Kanu Mazi, that he shall be well with him wherever he is. Igbo Igbo ndị ọma, ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. Ebe onye bi ka ọ na-awachi, onye agha na nwanne ya. Ọ nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, ọ nụrụ ude nwanne agba. Onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, ọ nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba. Onye nụrụ ude nwanne ya agba n'ọsọ, onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, ọ nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, onye nụrụ ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ, masere mashekete maramase, onye nụrụ ude nwanne n'aha Jizọs. Now, in silence, lift your hands up, that God will show him mercy. In the book, letter of St. Paul to the Romans, chapter 9, verse 15, the Bible says, I will show mercy to whom I want to show mercy. I will show compassion to whom I want to show compassion. Onye nchọrọ imere ebere, ka m na-emere ebere. Onye nchọrọ iwere ọmịiko, ka m na-ewere ọmịiko. Anyị ewere aka enu dịka ụmụnne nwanne anyị nwoke aka ji, na ndị ọzọkwazi aka ji gasị. Anyị werele aka enu in the silence of love, as one family.
Somebody said that Mazeka, health upstream. What do you mean by that? Please, can you hear what I'm saying? Is there any problem with the broadcast? I hope I was not talking to myself alone. Truly speaking, English is not getting education and knowledge. Please, can you hear me? Is there any problem with the stream? Can somebody just confirm this for us? Are we having any issue? Because if my comment is stagnant, to be honest. Please, can somebody comment? Let me hear. Let me see if there's anything wrong with the comment. Okay, my stream is stagnant. So all this why are we having any problem?
It's not, it says no health. It won't even let anybody get in.
Okay. Okay, let me restart it.